So recently, I had a very disheartening experience. I was speaking with a new friend, acquaintance, and the issue of Jamaican, of course, and the issue of race came up, and she claimed herself to be knowledgeable and well read, and asked the typical faux intellectual question of, "Are we really free?" referring to black people. So when it came to race, she mentioned that basically white people are evil, and they only see black people as with its with it, they only see black people as the color of our skin, not our achievements. Oh, and also that the white people had privilege, right? So I'm going to cut out many things there. So I asked her if a poor white man has more privilege than LeBron James, and she said yes. Because the poor white man will look at LeBron James and see only his skin complexion, not his achievements and not his wealth. So I decided to try again. So, all right, what does the word privilege mean? And to her credit, she at least understood that. So she said advantage. So, all right, fine. Let's remove the word privilege with advantage, or substitute rather. And I said, what advantage does the poor white man have over LeBron James? Does he have an advantage? She had first started out by repeating, no doubt what she heard on MSNBC or CNN or whatever, that the white man will only see LeBron James as a black man, and until white people stop seeing us as just people, just seeing us as our skin color, racism will never end. To which point, of course, I asked, I added, and reverse is true. Because right now you're seeing that white man only based on his skin complexion. I made no comment, no indication that this white man only viewed LeBron James as a black man. You jumped to that conclusion just by hearing that the man was this hypothetical man was white. Yet she didn't see herself as a racist. She also mentioned after she I think she realized that the skin argument has nothing to do with wealth. And so she said that if there's a job opening, that the white man will get preferential treatment over it than the job than the black man. She also, as usual, brought up women as well, that white men will get preferential treatment over black men, and she as a woman will get denied a job just because she's a woman. So I asked for citation. And then this is what was really, really concerning now. She said that she didn't have citation. She didn't need any citation because all she's saying is her opinion or thoughts on a matter. That is a very dangerous mindset. Because what it means is that you are getting information, you're hearing words, you're getting ideas, and you did not scrutinize those ideas for merit at all. They made you feel good because you can lay the blame at someone else, right? And then you say, yeah, that it's their fault. So I gave her some examples that because of affirmative action, there is racism, but if you want to call it systemic racism, it is against white people. If you want to call it systemic sexism, it is against men. And any kind of phobia is against heterosexual normal people. So there's heterophobia. Because the institutions will bend over backwards to put any non-normal person into position of power. And of course, if the country is predominantly white, you also add white to that. So you have college applicants in, I believe it was US and maybe Canada, white college applicants saying that they are black on their application form because they know that their chances of entering are much higher if they are not white. You have Asians having their discrimination against Asian people, right? And by the way, you do, there is discrimination against Asian people out here in Jamaica. I did not know that. Just a few years ago, I realized that. I was talking to our barber, and he did not like them, did not trust them. The primary reason is he thinks that they are like leeches. They take our money and don't reinvest in the country, but send it back to China. But they do. There is a dislike for Asians, and at least that is one of the main reasons I did not know that was a thing. So if you want to talk about racism, then all right, blacks are racist against Asians. You also have, I think, BAFTA. That's the some film award group, and they flat out said a couple of years ago, look, you won't be able to. You can make the greatest movie ever, but if it doesn't have a few diversity hires, you cannot get in the award. There was another instance. This one is recently. I don't know how you people remember all 50 states. You know, it's difficult. I don't remember which state it was, but there was like a school board meeting, and like two persons were up for the role of the to lead the board or something like that. This is the US, and one of the person with the power, one of the board members said that, look, the man, the two persons were one male, one female, and I said, look, the man, that's straight white man, so it's normal. And they said that he would do a good job, but they cannot vote for him because it will be sending, quote unquote, the wrong message. Because they want a diverse person at the helm. Doesn't matter about qualification anymore. Diverse. So she discriminated, and not that she, the rest of the board voted along with her. I believe the only vote he got was for himself. So he was discriminated again. So he suffered the same thing that the new friend said, hypothetically, that because she doesn't know anyone like that she heard black people and women suffer. But because they are black and because they are women, they won't get the role. But in this case, because the person was a straight white man, he didn't get the role. But yet that's supposed to be fine. And what was funny afterwards is she went back and did not answer the question, right? She also said that it's not fair that white people should tell black people they should get over it, because how can you rape my mother and kill my brother because I'm blacker than you, attempt to get over it? Well, two things. Firstly, I said I don't recall ever seeing that a white man said that. I, a black man, said that we black people need to get out of this time loop that we've been put there, or that we decided to live in. It's like black people live in a time loop between 1500 and 1800. We're not moving past it. We blame everything on slavery and everything on white people. I said, white man didn't say that. I said that. So you're arguing a point that no one made in the discussion. And also, these things did not happen to you. No one raped your mother or killed your mother. So why is it that you are taking the blame, or you're carrying the burden for someone else? Out in Jamaica, we have a crime issue. Jamaica is also mostly, virtually all black, right? Like 98% black or something like that. We can't blame white people on violence against black people or anything like that. We are here out here cleaning our own selves at an alarming rate. And from what I understand, I looked at your DOJ report in the US, the same pattern holds true over there as well. That black people kill more black people, and also white people, than white people kill black people. But she was so obsessed with this lie that she's been told, that it's that all white people are evil. All white people are evil. All black people are victims. There's no ill, or there's no black criminals. And it's really concerning, because I know that just Jamaica, unfortunately, we have a saying out here that as America sneeze, we catch cold. Basically, it means that we copy everything that the US does. And this is one thing that we cannot handle. We have a crime issue. We have an education issue. We cannot handle this social, divisive, progressive, leftist crap. The US can handle it, and some first world country can handle it because you have a good financial support. But eventually it will erode you as well. It will kill us much faster than it will kill you. So it was really disheartening. She's not my age. She's a little bit younger, about 7 years younger, I think. 5 to 7 years younger. But if they got her, I shudder to think what the minds of a future generation will be like. I'm talking the 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds. This is not the same country anymore.